current lady now. Because it takes a village. And I'm going to say it. Yeah, I said it. So I'm not going to take a lot of time because,
Kevin Hunter breaks down as Sharina Hudson made him bankrupt. Today, we have some shocking news about Kevin Hunter, the ex-husband of Wendy Williams. It seems like his life has taken a turn for the worse since his affair with Sharina Hudson was exposed. Did Sharina leave Kevin broke, or is it just the consequences of his actions that Kevin's facing now? It's a tale of betrayal, financial struggles, and the aftermath of a high-profile divorce. Stick around as we break down the story and discuss its impact on Kevin's finances. Let's dive right in.
It's not still her money when you separate assets and you separate companies and you separate marital property and you decide to...
For those of you who don't know, Wendy Williams, the well-known talk show host, and Kevin Hunter have been married for more than 20 years. When it came to light that Kevin was having an affair with Sharina Hudson, who is said to have given birth to his child, their marriage unfortunately hit a difficult patch. You won't believe what Kevin just disclosed when discussing his difficult circumstances. Could it be that he wants Wendy Williams back in his life? If so, it would be ironic because Wendy is surely living a good life somewhere, heartedly knowing that Sharina dumped Kevin. Everything has collapsed into a financial catastrophe, and to make matters worse, he has racked up huge debts. He cannot bear a life of financial struggle because of his girlfriend and child's mother, Sharina Hudson. For 16 years, Sharina and Kevin have been dating covertly since 2007. Kevin didn't think twice about cheating, even though he married Wendy Williams and had a child. He not only betrays Wendy, but also first uses her money to maintain Sharina's expensive lifestyle. When that firm flopped, he set up a failing kiosk for her in South Carolina and a failing internet enterprise. Kevin's resolve didn't falter as he assisted Sharina in obtaining her real estate license, which again didn't work out. He even started a vegan firm for her, the fifth failed business venture, and bought her $1 million home in the same neighborhood as Wendy. Even though Kevin worked as a producer on the Wendy Williams show and earned a respectable salary, it wasn't enough to support Sharina's extravagant lifestyle. In a recent Revelation interview, Kevin admitted falling behind on most of his bills. Despite Wendy being aware of Kevin's affair, she had one clear rule. Kevin was not allowed to have children with Sharina. Receiving the news of Kevin having a baby girl left Wendy devastated. Later, Wendy set up several events against him, serving him divorce papers, terminating his appearance on the show, and dismissing him from his managerial post on the same day.
Mort and I talked, and I was like, I've got enough money to do something else.
Wendy discovered the hard way that working with one's spouse is not recommended because it resulted in Kevin's unemployment and divorce at the same time. Eventually, Wendy and Kevin divorced, and Kevin then proposed to Sharina with an expensive ring worth $80,000. Sharina proudly displayed the ring on social media while Wendy unknowingly supported their way of life by making alimony payments. Kevin ignored the warning indications and continued to stay with Sharina, depending on Wendy's alimony payments. However, when Wendy experienced health issues that led to the cancellation of her show, the alimony payments ceased.
Because she's got a big behind. You didn't see her front, and she pointed ever so delicately.
Frustrated by the sudden loss of income, Kevin gave an interview in which he criticized Wendy and her team, accusing them of withholding his money and taking advantage of her. Ironically, people found it amusing because Kevin had exploited Wendy for years before their divorce. It later became evident that Kevin's anger stemmed from his dire financial situation. In an interview, he admitted to being completely broke and desperately needing the alimony payments. His bills accumulated, including homeowners association fees, car insurance, and credit card payments. The suspension of his severance payments significantly impacted his life, leaving him unable to cover daily expenses and sustain his livelihood. Kevin and Sharina have been dependent on the alimony payments from Wendy, but when Wendy ceased making them, they found themselves in a state of financial hardship. Interestingly, Wendy had strategically included a clause in the alimony agreement stipulating that she wouldn't be obligated to pay Kevin if she left the Wendy show without securing another lucrative TV job. This astute move by Wendy placed Kevin in a challenging situation. Despite his attempts to sue Wendy for alimony, the case was dismissed, leaving him destitute and burdened with legal expenses that exasperated his troubles. News emerged that Sharina ended her relationship with Kevin following his financial downfall. After enjoying the spoils of their ill-gotten gains, Sharina decided to leave him and return to her mother's home. This turn of events became amusing for talk show hosts and others, as their deceitful and fortune-thieving former partner was left with nothing. The money that once sustained their lavish lifestyle had vanished, leaving Kevin in an extremely precarious situation. Kevin was confronted with the harsh consequences of his actions as karma dealt him a heavy blow.
It's not still her money when you separate assets and you separate companies and you separate.
In a video that was leaked and later posted online, Kevin could be seen sobbing as he expressed his anger and acknowledged how the affair had destroyed his life.
I'm getting emotional. And I told myself I wasn't gonna do this.
He acknowledged that his careless actions had caused him to lose his marriage, ruin his reputation, and ultimately ruin his finances. It looks like karma has hit him hard. It's vital to remember that Wendy Williams divorced Kevin Hunter in 2019 after learning of his cheating. Wendy obtained a sizable payoff for the divorce settlement, leaving Kevin with a considerable financial burden. To add to the drama, recent reports suggest that Kevin Hunter has filed for bankruptcy. The court documents reveal staggering debts, including unpaid taxes, mortgage arrears, and legal fees. He is going through a challenging time, both emotionally and financially. Despite Kevin's ongoing difficulties, there is a notable lack of sympathy from the public. Social media users accurately foresaw the outcome, predicting that his mistress would eventually abandon him and that he shouldn't have expected her to stay once he fell into financial ruin. There is no alimony in the picture, and these observations have proven true. Many people believe that Kevin is facing the appropriate consequences for his actions, highlighting the concept of karma. Meanwhile, Queen Wendy Williams is being celebrated and warmly welcomed back amidst the turmoil. Fans are thrilled to see Wendy in a truly positive situation. Recently, Wendy Williams was spotted in New York City enjoying a dinner at Fresco by Scotto alongside her manager and publicist. She showcased a stylish ensemble featuring a Louis Vuitton jacket, shorts, Fendi stockings, a green Gucci crocodile bag, and black bear paw boots. Fashion Bomb Daily shared images of her fashionable outfit on Instagram, and her fans were delighted to see her looking so stunning. Although there has been some speculation among fans suggesting that Wendy Williams' selection of high-end brands was a subtle means to indirectly criticize her ex-husband Kevin Hunter, it is crucial to acknowledge that these interpretations are subjective and rely on personal opinions. So, do you think Sharina did the right thing dumping Kevin despite his spending habits on her? That's all for today, guys. Consider clicking the like button and subscribing to this channel, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you never miss out on any news and stay aware of the recent updates about celebrities in Hollywood. Thanks for watching.